feeling tonight? How's everybody feeling tonight? I can't hear you. There we go. This is a bar, not a mortuary. Get it together, guys. Thinking about a lot about death lately. A lot of people in here that are going to be dead someday. Actually, all of you and me. We're all going to be dead someday. Isn't that fascinating? We're born head first. We come out, we're like, "Hi, Mom," and then you die. That's how it works. You might fuck something, like a woman or a man, or like you might force someone to do it because people are assholes, and then you die. You might have a moment where you're super fucking bored. You might have an argument with your dad where he's like, "Hey, check out this shop vac. It's like the Roomba of shop vacs." I'm like, "How is it the Roomba of shop vacs? Does it work on its own?" And he goes, "No, it's just shaped like a Roomba." Okay, so things that are shaped like circles are automatically Roombas. That's how that works? You go frisbee golfing, you're like, "All right, it's like a Roomba, but you have to throw it yourself. You have to do all the work." I can't help but feel sometimes like one of my ancestors was arguing with his dad because men in my family are stubborn. And he's like, "Look, son, plate, it's round. It's like a wheel of eating." "No, it's not. No, it's fucking not." And they live during the plague, and it's shitty, so he can't talk back to his dad. And he goes to like a flagellant meeting, which flagellants, by the way, are these guys during the bubonic plague who would whip themselves to make God get rid of the plague because they were dumbasses back then. And, they didn't have open mics. They didn't have that shit for sensitive souls. So he goes up in front of the talking stick with a severed wolf penis on top of it. And he's like, "St. Francis of Assisi? More like St. Francis the Sissy, am I right?" And then they beat him to death because blasphemy wasn't taken too well back then. Little had he known he had knocked up the hunchback shit bucket girl with scoliosis a couple days before. She goes to her mom, who's just sweeping in front of the door or whatever they do in every medieval movie where there's just like an old woman like sweeping with an apron on. And she's like, Mom, I'm pregnant." And she's like, "God damn it. God fucking, you have to find a single man. You have to get him to fuck you and then convince him it's his. Because it's medieval times and that's how that worked." And then his dad gets to go on the rest of his life going like, "Round plates. They're like the wheel of eating." Fucking douchebag. I hate my father. So, the best part about being a guy is you're having a dream because you're sucking your own dick. The best part about being a man is you're like, "Oh shit, I can suck my own dick. I'm in a dream." It's fascinating. And guys, like, I don't know about everybody else, but me, I'm sucking my own dick and I'm like, "Dream. This is a dream. I can do anything now. I can fly. I can make a room that's just boobs and run around and slap them. Just bounce. Have a lot of fun. But I keep sucking my own dick. I can't stop." I was like, well, this never happens, so fuck it. And then like my family and friends come into the room. They're like, "Go, Darren, suck your own dick." And I'm like, "I'm sucking my own dick." And then a band fucking comes in. They kick open a door. And the mayor gives me a key of the city, and I bust in my mouth, and I wake up. Life. It happens sometimes. I'm very proud of that joke. Very proud of that joke. So, yeah. Anybody else feel like gay marriage is a little too mainstream now? It was better when it was underground. I preferred it. It's just now it's all stale. Like nowadays, like it's so weird that humans have constructed like civilization in a way where someone has to stand in front of a person and they go, "Well, Your Honor, I like to put things in my butt." And sometimes it's other people. And I would like you to let me do that because there's nothing in my butt right now. I would like to rectify that. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. This country's so fucking weird. So fucking weird. So fucking weird. You ever go on Facebook and you see one of those like things like your cousin shares, like your Christian cousin, and it's a picture of Jesus on it, and it says God, and it's like, would you answer the call? It's like, first off, Jesus isn't in my fucking contacts. I assume heaven has a 1-800 number, and I have debt. I don't pick up for those fuckers. I let it go to voicemail. If Jesus is in my contacts, it would have to be after a night of crazy-ass drinking, where I'd wake up and I'd be like, who is this? Who is this? He's like, it's fucking Jesus, man. And I'm like, Jesus? How'd you get in my phone? And he's like, you don't remember? And I'm like, no. And he's like, you, me, Chris Angel, all the male members of the Zumanity cast, we ran the train on that deaf girl in a dumpster behind the Stratosphere. I'm like, no, I don't remember that. And he's like, yeah, man, you're fucking crazy. Chris Angel's like, I double dog dare you to set this deaf girl's pubes on fire. And you're like, totes for sure, I'll set this deaf girl's pubes on fire. I'm Darren Burroughs, I'm afraid of nothing. And then I was like, look, I'm Jesus. I'm the son of God. I can get you into heaven. You set this deaf girl's pubes on fire in a dumpster behind the Stratosphere, you're in. Thank you, guys. I'm Darren Burroughs.